Oh, just admiring this beautiful card I picked up from cardsplug.com. If you're interested in getting one, visit cardsplug.com/Dominic Rich FC. All the links will be in the description box down below. What I want you to do is just go over, check the site out. If you decide to buy one, use the coupon code Dominic Rich FC to get yourself 15% off. Trust me, you won't regret it. But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Try it out yourself. So I've been seeing these Champions League round of 16 draw reactions. I even did one myself, but all the prominent YouTubers haven't done anything about the Europa League, and including myself, I haven't done anything all season. I don't even know who won their respective groups. I honestly don't know. Seriously, it's like 12 groups or so, 12 freaking groups, 12 groups of 4, so it's a lot of things to cover. So what I'm gonna be doing right now, I'll be just checking the tables, seeing who topped their respective groups and moved on to the round of 32, and then I'm gonna be reacting to the draw to see who's playing who in the round of 32. There'll be 24 teams coming through from the group stage, and then there'll be 8 teams joining them from the Champions League. I don't know anything when it comes to the Europa League draw and the tables. I'm telling you. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be checking it out. And I know for some of you guys, this is your first time knowing what's going on too. So for some of you guys, the ones who actually know what's going on in the Europa League, you could add some information down below, share more insight, help us out, because we really haven't been paying attention to the freaking thing, man. You know, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. So I'll be using my phone, Europa League, search Europa League, and then I'll just check it out. I don't want to see the draws yet. Just go to standings, and we're gonna be checking out every group. So let us start with Group A. So in Group A, there was Sevilla top in that group with 15 points, 5 wins, and a loss. I expected Sevilla to top a group like this. APOEL Nicosia coming in second with 10. APOEL Nicosia coming in second with 10 points. Karabaj FK 5 points, and Dudlong 4 points. So let us move on. Let us move on to Group B, where Malmö topped that group with 11 points. Swedish team there. Copenhagen, a Danish team, came in second with 9 points. Dynamo Kiev 7 points, and Lugano last in the group, 3 points. Group C, FC Basel topping it with 13 points. Getafe second, almost made it to the Champions League, but just missed out. They a second. So Getafe continuing from what they did last season, second in the group. FC Krasnodar third. Trabzonspor last with only 1 single point, 5 losses and a draw. Group D, LASK, who was quite impressive in the Champions League qualifying, tops their group ahead of Sporting CP, who has 12 points. PSV Eindhoven 8 points. I think the injury to Daniel Malen kind of messed him up a bit. The manager just gets sacked too. So I think it was Van Bronckhorst. Who's that? Let me find out what's going on here with PSV. Yeah, I think the manager Van Bommel just got sacked as well. So things are not looking good for PSV right about now. So missing out on the Europa League round of 32. Definitely deserves to get sacked. PSV is a big team, man, and you can't make it to the round of 32. Like, come on. Rosenborg last in the group. That was a tough group. Group E, Celtic topping their group with 13 points. CFR Cluj coming in second. Lazio third. Rennes fourth. Remember, Rennes did pretty good last season. I think they made it all the way to the semis. Flop out this season, man. Flop out. Last season they were good. Flop this season. Group F, Arsenal topping their group, 11 points. Not so impressive. Eintracht Frankfurt second, 9 points. Standard Liège third, 8 points. Vitoria Guimarães last in the group, 5 points. This was a well-balanced group. Very tough group too. Group G. Group G, Porto top in their group with 10 points. Rangers second, 9 points. Ooh, Stevie G doing big things over there. And I must mention that Morelos, their forward, has the most goals in the Europa League right now with 14. And I think that's a record for the most goals in Europe by Christmas. He could actually beat the record for the most goals in one season, which is 18. So go Morelos. And the Premier League teams will be circling around like vultures, of course. Young Boys of Bern came in third on 8 points. Feyenoord, 5 points. The Dutch teams, not good this year at all. Feyenoord, PSV, and Ajax getting knocked out the Champions League. Not a good look for the Dutch boys this season. Last season, yeah, but not this season. Group H, Espanyol, top in that group with 11 points. Ludogorets of Bulgaria, second, 8 points. Ferencváros, the Hungarian team, third, 7 points. And CSKA in Moscow, last in the group, 5 points. Disappointing, man. Group I, Ghent of Belgium, topping that group, 12 points. Wolfsburg of Germany coming in second, 11 points. Saint-Étienne, third, 4 points. And Alexandria of Ukraine, last in the group, 3 points. Group J, Istanbul, Başakşehir, topping that group, 10 points. Roma coming in second with 9 points. Mönchengladbach, who is ripping up the Bundesliga this season, third. And this might actually be a great thing for Mönchengladbach, for them to just drop out of that competition to focus on qualifying for the Champions League next season via the league or even winning it. Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich are all in the vying, so it'll be difficult. And last in that group, Wolfsburg. I think that team is from Poland, or I can't remember, seriously. They got 5 points. Group K, Brugge of Portugal, 14 points. Wolves came in second. I thought Wolves would have topped that group, but it doesn't matter. Still doesn't matter. Wolves, very good team. They could take on any of these teams in the Europa League. They picked up 13 points. Slovan Bratislava, third in the group, 4 points. Besiktas, last. Besiktas, that's disappointing. Group L, the final group. Man United, 13 points, topping the group. AZ Alkmaar, representing for the Dutch teams, through to the round of 32. Calvin Stengs, my boy. Whoa! So, they picked up 9 points. Partizan Belgrade. Oh man, the Belgrade teams flopped out this season. Third in the group. Astana of Kazakhstan, last in the group, 3 points. So now that I have, you know, been updated with the table results and everything, and I know who went through and who didn't, let us all react to the draw. Let us react to the draw. A lot of you guys requested that I do this video, but it took me some time, but I'm now getting around to it. It's better late than never, right? So, the draw. The draw. Matches. Okay. The draw. Let me see. Maybe I need to go to overview. Overview. More matches. More matches coming up. Okay. Nah. I need to go to the results. I need to go to the UEFA website. Okay. So we are at the official UEFA website. The draw was made and these are the results. These are the results. It will start on Thursday, the 20th of February, 2020. So, it will be Shakhtar Donetsk coming up against Benfica. 2 Champions League teams playing against each other. That's weird. I thought the Champions League teams were like unseeded, or they were seeded and they couldn't play against each other, but it's happening. Shakhtar against Benfica. That one is going to be tough. That one is really going to be tough. If I have to make a prediction right now, it's going to be hard because Shakhtar's manager is Portuguese. This is a Portuguese derby, and they have a whole lot of Brazilians on their team. So this one is really tough. This one is tough. You know what? I'm going to go for Benfica here. I usually predict against Benfica, but I'm going to go for Benfica here. Frankfurt versus Salzburg. Red Bull Salzburg. This is going to be a tough one too. This is going to be an interesting one. Salzburg losing Minamino, and they might lose a few more players. We don't know who these teams are going to lose, but right now I got to make a prediction. I'm gonna back Salzburg here. I'm gonna back Salzburg. Ludogorets versus Inter. Inter, are you gonna get upset by Ludogorets? Because when you played against Slavia Praha, he didn't look too good. I'm gonna go for Ludogorets here. If Inter does win, kudos to them, but I'm gonna go for an underdog story here and pick Ludogorets for the upset. Club Brugge or Club Bruges against Man United. I'm gonna pick Man United here. They should get the better of Club Bruges. CFR Cluj versus Sevilla. I'm gonna go with Sevilla here. Haven't really been too updated on Sevilla. They have gone through a bit of managerial and personal changes over the last few seasons, so not in the Champions League this season, so I kind of lost track of what they're up to. Copenhagen versus Celtic. I'm gonna go for Celtic. Getafe against Ajax, man. Ajax, are you gonna continue flopping this season? I'm wearing the Ajax jersey right now, repping for Ajax in the Europa League, and I'm gonna have to back Ajax here. But I won't be surprised if Getafe spank that ass. Then we have Sporting CP against Istanbul, Başakşehir here. I'm gonna go for the Portuguese team over the Turkish team here. Rangers against Brugge. This one is gonna be tough. I would love to see Rangers win it, but I'm gonna say Brugge. Roma against Ghent. Roma. These are some nice matchups. Wolfsburg against Malmö. I'm gonna go with Wolfsburg here. AZ Alkmaar against LASK. I'm gonna go with the Dutch team, representing for the Dutch teams, you know, so I'm gonna go for them. Olympiacos against Arsenal. I'm gonna go for Arsenal here. They might have Mikel Arteta or someone else by then. Maybe Mikel Arteta. I may not say someone else, and next thing the news drop while I'm making the video and then I look stupid. Let's say Mikel Arteta. Arsenal. This should get the better of Olympiacos, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy. Ask Tottenham. It won't be easy. Then there's APOEL against Basel. I'm gonna go for Basel here. APOEL is a very tough team to play. And Leverkusen against Porto. Leverkusen didn't look too bad at the end of the Champions League group phase there, you know. Porto, we know what they're capable of doing. I'm gonna go for Leverkusen. Wolves versus Espanyol, of course. I'll be back in Wolves there. And I think they're gonna defeat Espanyol. So after that, it will go on to the round of 16, and then I'll be back to talk about that. But this is my prediction, draw reaction, group stage table reaction, all in one video. So guys, if you're new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There ain't more. No more coming. I ain't got nothing else to talk about in terms of the Europa League. Oh, yeah. Who I think could actually win the thing? I'll wait until it narrows down to 16. So, guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Let me know who you think would win the Europa League. And until my next video, peace out. Rich Squad.